guard Marcus Sasser, guard Jamal Shead. Coach will begin just with an opening statement. Your thoughts on the game, please, before we'll open up to questions.
Just seemed like it was a struggle today, making shots. I'd like to congratulate Coach Schwartz for his first year. He's done an awesome job establishing a culture. His kids play hard, play the right way. They defend you, they block out, do a lot of good things. Going forward, we're just going to have to play better.
Okay, we'll take questions. Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Okay, we'll start in front over here, please.
Kelvin, Jamal forces those, two quick turnovers to open the second half. Did you sort of need somebody to get you going like that to, play your way?
Not you. We needed somebody. Sometimes you have kind of a celebrated season. Look at all the coverage we're getting. Look at all the people here that hadn't been here all year. Everything changes this time of year. We haven't changed. Everybody around us has. You got more media coverage, you got more outlets. And these kids sometimes, they're human beings. But you focus on what you can control. I thought we were kind of out of character today in a lot of things. We'll get it back, I think. But I thought we were out of character in a lot of things. Shooting 28%. That's hard to do. Especially when you consider we had a guy go 9 for 15, and our second best guy was 3 for 10. But the shooting percentage is what bothered me. We missed 41 shots and got 6 offensive rebounds. But we had one of our somebody on our team got 6 misses. That's what disappointed me. But we're live to fight another day. Hopefully we can come out and play better.
Put a mark in front, please.
Kelvin, beyond the shooting, you had 10 steals, 7 blocks, just 10 turnovers. How significant are those numbers in a game like this?
Yeah, we also forced 17 turnovers. I think we scored 19 points off of their turnovers, but we usually have 15 to 19 points on second chance points. But that's attitude. With breakdowns defensively. But we know how to correct our mistakes because they've done it all year. I'm just kind of looking at our record here. Our record's 30-2. So.
Okay, go to Randy, please.
All right. Hey, Marcus, to talk a little bit about your second half. I think you had 6 in the first half. And what'd you see out there, get the confidence back and kind of take the team on your shoulders there?
We really just got out in transition. We got clean defensive rebounds second half and just got open shots in transition and then just really getting downhill, being more aggressive. And teammates just doing a good job finding me and I was wide open. That's really it.
Okay, to Chris, please.
Coach, comment on Ezra Alster's game for ECU.
Yeah, he was really good today, wasn't he? He's a tough kid. 19 rebounds, 18 points. That's impressive. I was impressed with him. He's a tough kid.
Coach, y'all came out of the locker room really hot, about 8-0 run to start the second half. Is there a special message you told them at the locker room, just something to refocus them because they came out on fire?
Not really.
Back in front.
Yeah, Kelvin, you experimented with a few different lineups. You know, you had all three.
I wasn't experimenting.
Uh,
You experiment in November and October. The lineups I had out there, that's not an experiment.
just what did you see from that? You know, when you had freshmen.
Trying to get somebody to play Cougar basketball. That's all. I didn't think the guys out there were, so I took them out, put somebody else in that would. I wasn't an experiment.
Back in front.
Marcus, it seemed like everyone struggled with shooting, but did you like these rims? Do you care about rims? I mean, do you adjust during game? How do you sort of approach that? Yeah.
Yeah, just really adjust. I was off in the first half, really, like everybody was, but I just feel like second half I was just more open. That's why the shots started falling second half.
Okay. Stephen.
Marcus, like Coach said, things are different this time of year, but you've been part of this obviously a couple of years ago. But how good did it feel to be back out there after having to miss the run last year in the postseason last year?
Yeah, definitely. It was it felt good just to be back out there during March. Missed it last year due to injury, but just being back out there with my teammates, doing March is always a good experience, fun experience, and just hopefully we can, try to ride this ride as long as we can.
Over here to the right.
Jamal, even though you guys struggled to make shots, you did have, of the 16 baskets you made, you had 13 assists off them. Would you say that the offense struggled with much more just not being able to make a shot, or what would you categorize it as?
I feel like we had a lot of open shots. We were moving the ball pretty well. Sometimes it just doesn't go down. But like Coach said, we need to get back to our culture and, get back to offense rebounding. Because, we had a lot of good open shots, especially in the first half. We were moving the ball pretty well. But, sometimes the ball just doesn't fall.
Okay, we'll go to Joseph, please. Yep, you're good.
Non-basketball question or non-game question. Since we talked to you last, there's been a couple of developments in the coaching ranks with Jim's retirement and Bill being out for the Big 12 and being in the hospital. Have you had I know you're close to those guys. Have you had a chance to talk to either one of them or been able to reach out to either school?
Not Jim. I text Bill. I'm sure you had hundreds of texts. Jim's been a tremendous guardian of our game. I've been on several different committees with him over the years. I listened to what he had to say, and everything he always talked about was what was best for the game. He helped grow this game. His winning. We played him a couple of years ago, when we went to the Final Four, but his national championship year, we played him in the Elite Eight that year with Carmelo Anthony. We lost to him in Albany, New York. Then they went to, I think it was New Orleans, and won the national championship. So I saw his best team up close. And then Bill was not one of the best coaches in this generation. Bill's one of the greatest coaches ever. So when those two guys go down, that's a hit for the universities, but also a hit for our game.
Okay, we'll take the last one in here from Mark, please.
Jamal, how big was it for Marcus to have the kind of game he had, given how things were developing?
It just shows his character and the type of person he is. He never lets a lot of things get to him, and just showing how good he is. That second half, he kept shooting, things starting to fall. And one thing you notice, he never took a bad shot. Everything was just open for him. He took what the game gave him, and that's just a confidence booster for us going forward.
All right. Houston, thank you.